Today I would be discussing our project, the Transit House, which is across a plot area of 3,500 square feet located right here in the Sidco area of Aurangabad. My name is architect Sapna Lakhe from Sankraman Design Studio, Mumbai. Before I start, please note that you can download the full PDF e-book of this house with detailed floor plans, photos and fact file from buildofy.com, and the link is mentioned in the description below. The original house was built about 12 years ago in the city of Aurangabad for a family of 3. The house was just a simple ground structure with a sloping canopy design. It had a very introvert character and it had no relation to the outside, which made for a very dull environment. The terrace, with its huge potential, was also completely disconnected from the rest of the house with barely any landscape features. The client brief was simple: minimal intervention and limited construction. There were no landscape elements, hence the client specifically needed some kind of a natural ambience to be created in the house. The requirement was for a low maintenance and a low cost design intervention, which brought about some new challenges while designing this house. While redesigning the house, it was important to open this house to the exterior. We conceived an open plan to create an interrelation of spaces. The cantilevered canopy was considered as the main feature of the house, and it was considered even as the key design asset. The existing canopy was stretched further up to work in sync with the street elevation, which had changed over the years. The canopy was constructed with simple MS frames and was cladded with ACP sheets. This created a sort of volume to the entrance. The facade design is minimal without taking away from its original identity. When it came to designing the landscape, we decided to use light stem trees like bamboo, which were planted around the periphery. We even planted some small shrubs and grass varieties, which hold the Ganesh idol and create a buffer between the private and the public. The living room is fragmented with multiple seating, which allows it to open to multiple possibilities of usage. The sharp bottle green suede sofa, the ochre yellow relaxer chair, and the shisham frame cane chair highlight the living room. The old kitchen, which was a separate room in itself, was converted to an open dining and kitchen space. The kitchen reflects an acrylic finish blue, which is mixed with mango wood tones. We have used some natural wood finishes for the guest room, which are reflected in the bed finish and the single-use wardrobe. We have incorporated the balconies for the other 2 bedrooms, which reflects some grandeur to the space. Shisham wood has been used for the design of the beds, whereas the wardrobe is a fusion of color and pattern. While designing the interiors of the house, we have used some subtle beige tones as the base layer, whereas the furniture and the other wall elements bring about a pop of colors. The artwork also follows the palette of the colors used in the house. The railing for the staircase leading to the terrace uses some refurbished old wood procured from the windows. The rustic wall finish leads you up to the newly created recreational room on the terrace, which was carved out while redesigning the facade of the house. The newly created recreational room on the terrace uses some earthy tones and has a very minimal design language. Low seating, ottomans and carpets become a part of the space. We have also added some greens on the terrace, which adds up to the ambience of the house. In case you have any design queries, post them in the comments section below. I would be happy to respond to them as much as possible.